안녕하세요 여러분, 전 린디라고 합니다. And today I'll be teaching you how to dance after school's first love. Cool, so today I'm going to be teaching you the chorus. So it's going to start from the 첫사랑 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑, that part, and then we're going to go all the way through to the na 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 na, the, you know, that move. Cool, so to begin we're going to start with, you're going to hear in the background 아름다운 기억으로, that part, and then they're going to say 첫사랑 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑. And that's what we're doing. And so this first move, with your hands, you're going to be having them in fists with your little sinnies facing outwards. You're going to be throwing them up. Throw up with your elbows first, so that it goes up with your elbows, and then following with your wrist, throwing up about head level, maybe a little bit higher, before they come back down. Good. And that's just going to be throw, like that. Good. And as we do that, you're going to bring up your right knee. So, 첫, you're going to bring up your knee and your hands. 사, you're going to bring them both down. On 랑, what you're going to do is you're going to take a step to the left, and as you do that, your hand, fingers first, is going to be sliding down your body. Left hand just stays at your side, and it's going to look like 첫사랑, like this. As you do that, you're also going to tilt your head to the left. Good. And when we do this step, it's not just like step normal. You're going to be taking a step and pushing your hips out to the left so that you've got your body weight shifted to this left side and you're kind of like looking down to the left. Good. So all together, it's going to look like 첫사랑. Good. And they do move a lot of on the lyrics, so for the most part, I will be going by lyrics. Cool. So after that, so after you, 아름다운 기억으로 첫사랑 on 잊을 수. All you're going to do, you're here, your right hand is going to come sweep down to the right, and it's going to be tracing your right hip, kind of come up your butt until you finish up at your waist with your fingers pointed down. And as you do this, you're going to bend your legs, and when your hand comes to sweep behind your butt, you're going to be turning so that your knees point to the left. Good. Or you can also think tilt your heels to the right, whichever is easier for you. Cool. So like this. Good. So it's going to be after you. 첫사랑 잊을 수. Good. So after that, so after you, 잊을 수 on 없는, you're going to be bringing up your hands, so they're right here right now, and you're going to be twisting them towards your body. You're going to be twirling them, and then you're going to end up with them in fists above your head with your palms facing up. And as you do this, you're going to bring your left foot in. Good. And just straighten your legs. So it's going to look like 첫사랑 잊을 수 없는. Good. So up on the 없는. Good. After that, after you, 첫사랑 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑. All you're going to do, 없는 on 내, you're going to bring your hands and your elbows down. Hands are going to be kind of on either side of your chest, and you're going to be bending slightly. This is on 내. On 사, you're going to be kind of standing up a little bit because you're not bending too much. Straighten your legs, and then you're going to be bringing your elbows up like this so your hands are to your chest. On 랑, all that is with your hands, is they're going to pull out to either side and trace your body down with your hands flat, pointed downwards like this. Good. So it's not just in fists still. You're here, and then your hands trace like you're pushing down on a table on either side. And as you do that, what your hips are doing, you're just going to take a step with your right foot, and then if the ground is a clock, you're going to be moving your hips clockwise. Good. So you're going to keep your legs straight and move your hips one more time, clockwise as this happens. So on the lyrics, that's after you. 첫사랑 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑. Good. So again, one more time, that's 내 사랑. Good. So after that, so after you, 첫사랑 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑. 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? That part. On the 왜 이리, you don't do anything. 왜 이리. On 아픈, you're going to be taking a step back with that right foot, just taking it back, and you're going to be sweeping with your left hand. It's going to be in a fist, straight down. Start at your right hip area. It doesn't have to be like all the way, but keeping your arms straight to the right. You're going to swipe it to the left, and then as you do that, that's going to be turning your body to the left so that when you bring up your right hand in a fist, it's going to sweep around your head from front to back and pick up that left leg at the same time. Good. So one more time. That's after you. 없는 내 사랑 왜 이리 아픈 건. Good. And this is going to be fast later, but just one more time. But we're here. You're just going to take a step back with your right foot and sweep with your left, bending your legs as you do this. And then pick up your left foot, sweeping with your right hand. And then when you land, you're going to be facing the 45 degrees to the left. Left foot just comes down, hands straight to the side. Good. So more time. That's going to be 없는 내 사랑 왜 이리 아픈 건. On guy is when you land. Yo is the next move. And what they're doing here, hands still stay in fists. So they're just down by your side in fists. And you're going to be bending on that right leg. And as you do that, you're going to be shifting your body weight back, keeping that left leg straight. So it's not going to like both of them bend. You're going to be shifting back as you push your fists forward, leading with kind of like your thumbs forward like this. So it's not just straight arm. You're going to be leading with that wrist almost, with your thumbs facing this way. And you're going to push the body weight back. Good. So that's after you. 내 사랑 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? On that. So it's kind of the 아픈 왜 이리 아픈 건가요 is when you hit that. Good. After that, so after you, 부부 없는 내 사랑 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? 너만 기억. All this is, we're here. You're going to be bending your arms, and then, so just the arms. You're going to be bending your arms out like this, if you look from the front, and then they're going to be coming up so that your wrists are on your head. And again, we're facing the side, but that's just what it looks like from the front. And as you do this, your body weight was back here. Here, you're going to, when you bend your arms, start bringing your body weight forward, and then when you end up with your head like this, your body weight is pushed onto that left foot. Good, so it's going to look like, after you, 내 사랑 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? 너만 기억. Yeah, and as you do this, it's kind of like you keep your head waiting until the last minute to then whip to the left. Good, so again, you're here, 너만 기억. Good. After that, 너만 기억하면요. That part, all it is you're going to keep looking forward. You're going to be bending your legs. As you do that, you're going to roll your hands to your head and hands to the right, and then take a step with your right as you straighten your legs. Good, your hands just stay here. So again, after you, 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? 너만 기억하면요. Good. And then after that, it's just after 기억하면요. Oh, hit with your hands, and all this is they come straight down, and they touch like you're touching water, just like that. And then you move to position. Good, so that's going to look like after you. 없는 내 사랑 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? 너만 기억하면요. Oh, hit, and 첫사랑. Good. Okay, let's go back to the beginning, bring it up to there, and then we'll move on to the end of that before this move part. Cool, so 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑. 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑. 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? 너만 기억하면요. Oh, hit, walk, and 첫사랑. Good. Okay, so for this next part is after you. Move and move. 첫사랑 소리쳐 불러 애차란. That little bit. And so what's happening here is after you walk forward, after you do your little tap, you're going to be 첫사. You're going to be having both of your feet come together. Right hand comes up to the side of your head. On 당, all you're going to do is you're going to be taking a step with your right foot to the right, and as you do that, you're going to be hitting your right wrist out, and you're going to be looking to the side, letting your fingers drag after it. Don't drop your hand, just kind of keep up here and slowly move. So it's going to look like 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑. Good, after that. And as you do that, you can let your hips shift to the right as you take that step. Good, and after that, 첫사랑. On 소리쳐, all you're going to do is you're going to be basically hitting your hands out to either side in fists and sweeping down with your hands, and then they're going to come up so that each hand goes behind your head like this with your elbows up. And what you're doing there is, if you look from the side, after you're here, you're going to be hitting, and as you hit, it's kind of like you're bending down to scoop something, but keep your legs straight, and then you're going to bring it up and behind your head. Good, and your legs stay straight the entire time. And what those are with the lyrics is after you, 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑 소리쳐 불러 애. So 애처럼, you're going to land on the 애 of 애처럼, right here. Good. On 애처럼, hit. What this move is, on the 애, you're just here. On 처럼, all you're going to be doing is with your hands is you're going to bring your elbows down and your hands are going to come so that they're touching your shoulders. So if you look from the side, hands are behind your head, bring your elbow down. Now fingers are against your shoulders like this, just resting. And as you do that, your hips are going to be moving counterclockwise, but bend your legs as you do it so that it looks like here. Then bend your legs counterclockwise if the ground is a clock. And then when you straighten up, fists come down, hands straight to the side. Good, so it's going to look like 애처럼, hit. Good, and all together that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑 소리쳐 불러 애처럼, hit. After that, this last little part is 네 목소리가 너에게 닿을 수 있을 때까지 언제나. Good, cool. And so what this little part is after you 애처럼, hit on the knee, that's going to be hitting, starting your body so that you hit to the left. As you twist, turn to the left, bring your left foot in, and when your left foot comes into the right, you're going to be hitting down at your waist. So if you look from the front, your hands just go like this, they just tap. Good, that's going to be 애처럼, 네 목소리. So start on the knee, end on the D. So then the next part after this, 네 목소리가 너에게, on the ga of 목소리가, you're going to be taking a small step back with your right foot, and then on the no is when you're going to take a small step with your left. You're just kind of prepping so that your body's more facing forward. So it's going to look like 애처럼, hit 네 목소리, right, left. And as you're doing that, what you're going to be doing with your hands, when you take a step back with your right, they just kind of stay here, and then you're going to be taking your hands, you're going to kind of sweep down with your right, but really all that is, if you look from the front, is you're just bringing your hands down into fists at either side of your body. But since you're twisted, kind of looks like the right hand is swiping a little bit more. Hands down in fists, but they're going to be prepped up like this, so not just straight down, prep up your fists. And as you do that, you're going to 목소리가 on the 너에, you're going to be kind of hitting your shoulders down, bending your legs as you take that right step, and then you're going to bring up your right knee as you then finish that circle with your shoulders and hit just like that. Good. So it's going to look like 네 목소리가 너에게. So you're going to kind of hit down with your shoulders when that right knee comes up. And after that, after you 네 목소리가 너에게, you're going to end up on the 게. On the 타, you're just going to take a step with your right foot. 수. All that is take a step with your left foot on the and you're just going to be kind of hitting your hands like you're flicking off water, down to the left, then up to the right. Good. So it's going to look like after you. 네 목소리가 너에게 닿을 수. And let your hips come with it to the left, right, and then you're just going to walk on the 있을 때까지. 언제나 is when you're going to have your hands just sweep around, hitting to your belt buckle. So that's going to look like all the way from 첫사랑 소리쳐 불러, that part. 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑 소리쳐 불러 애처럼 네 목소리가 너에게 닿을 수 있을 때까지 언제나. Good. Okay, moving back to the beginning of the song and then we'll move on to the ending. Cool, so 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑. 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑. 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑. 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? 너만 기억하면요. Oh, hit, walk and 첫사랑. 소리쳐 불러 애처럼. 네 목소리가 너에게 닿을 수 있을 때까지 언제나. Good. Cool. After this is probably the part you're familiar with, is the boom na 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 na. That na 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 part. They just say na na a whole lot. And so what this basic movement is your 언제나 on the hit of the one, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also think of it counts. They're just basically moving on every beat. And what this basic movement is with your shoulders, all your shoulders are doing, you've kind of got your body slightly tilted to that right corner of the room type thing. And your hands are just at your belt buckle. And what your shoulders are doing is they're going to be up with the left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You just keep moving as you move your legs. And what you're doing with your hips / legs is on the first beat, you're going to be taking a step out to the left, hit, and you're going to be keeping your legs straight. So this is kind of like an up hit, up. And then when your shoulders keep moving this whole time, you're going to be bending your legs, and then you're going to be hitting out with your hip, and you can look while you do that. So it's going to look like boom, na, 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 and then your hips are going to come, you're going to still kind of stay bent a little bit. Hips shift to the right as your shoulders keep moving. And then you're going to be pushing off of that left foot. Right shoulder comes up, straighten your leg, bring your left foot in. And then you're going to be doing the same thing one more time. Boom, na, 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 na. Yeah, and the key part of this is after you are hitting here, you're going to be kind of staying down, and then kind of let your body like whiplash up like this. So you don't want your body to be moving the entire time with your hips. It's kind of like your hips are a little bit separate from the top of your body, and that'll give that more kind of hips are separate rather than just like hit, hit, hit like here. So that way you can kind of move your hips. Good, and we're just going to be repeating this boom na 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 boom na 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 boom na 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 3 times. Sorry, 3 times this time is 2 times after that, but this move is just do it 3 times. And again, when you hit your hips to the left, you're going to look to the left and come back. And none of these moves are really all that sharp. They're kind of soft, so you don't need to boom ha hoo ha. You don't need to do it like that. It's kind of a very soft, especially with the shoulders. Boom na 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 na. Keep it bouncy by kind of trying to keep the weight in like your knees and kind of on your toes a little bit, and that'll let you keep it bouncy to do this move. Good, so it's going to be 5, 6, 7, on then 1, hit 2, 3, 4, again, 5, 6, 7, 8, one more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 3 rounds we did that. On the 5, you're going to be pretending like you're going to start, you're going to end here though, and you're going to take your hands, going to be in fists, hit the wrists against each other, and your hands are just going to kind of rebound out to either side. And as you do that, if the ground is a clock, your hips are going to be moving counterclockwise like this, keeping your legs straight. Good, so it's going to be na 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 na, hit, boom, ide. I think I say every day or something in the background of this. You'll hear that da 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 in the background, and you're just going to move to a new position after you hit, move to position, and keep it here, and then we're going to do the same thing again. You're going to step and look and na 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 na, step and look and na 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 na. Now this time you actually don't do the third one. You do that same kind of stop and hit, and instead of kind of walking to position, we're going to boom na 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 na, and now you're going to take your right hand, you're going to kind of pretend to snap down to the side and hit your head to the right, let your left foot come up just like this. And they actually do different moves for this, so this isn't, you don't have to do exactly as I do it, but they do place and hit and pose. They just kind of do a snap out, or some of them go like that. Yeah, some of them are doing this move. It doesn't really matter. You can just pick a move to do or make up your own. It's all varied. And then they just walk to a new position, and that's the end of that chorus. Yeah, so it's going to be from the beginning of these. So 5, 6, boom, on then na 1, na 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 na, 5, 6, na 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 na, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Boom, ide, a 1, na 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 na, 5, na 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 na, 1, hit, and pose, walk, 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 ide, a, whatever they're saying. Good. Let's go back from the beginning and do the whole thing now with counts / lyrics. So 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑. 5, 6, 7, 첫사랑. 잊을 수 없는 내 사랑. 왜 이리 아픈 건가요? 너만 기억하면요. Oh, hit and 첫사랑. 소리쳐 불러 애처랑. 네 목소리가 너에게 닿을 수 있을 때까지 언제나 boom na 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 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 stop hit boom 이대 boom na 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 5, 6, 7, 8 and stop hit and pose move 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 around. Good. And that's all for today's video. If you liked today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any upcoming videos. 여러분 오늘 봐주셔서 감사드리고 이 영상을 재밌게 보셨으면 구독, 좋아요하고 댓글을 많이 남겨주세요. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.